ACC football Saturday, 12:30, right here on WBBZ-TV. UNC and NC State. It's a big rivalry coming up this Saturday on WBBZ. Right now in studio on All Sports West New York, my old buddy Art Wander, and I have to tell you one of Art's ploys. He showed up with an entirely green pullover, which is a no-no here because we use a green screen effect. So we had to give Art a WBBZ pullover, which I know I'll never get back.
No, absolutely not. It's about time I got a freebie out of you, son of a gun.
Art.
Yes.
Buffalo Sabres. Your old buddy Lindy Ruff in town last night. Your take on Lindy coming back to town and the Vanek trade.
Well, first of all, I thought it was great that the Sabres were embarrassed to do a tribute to Lindy. Unlike when Pominville came in and nothing about the former captain. Yeah, you know what I mean? So Lindy coming back, he's got to win. You know what I mean? It was great seeing him behind the bench. Foreign that it was nice seeing him, and he seemed full of emotion when they ran that little tribute.
What about Vanek for Molson?
Vanek for Molson, everything I hear is that Molson is just a temporary cog in the organization right now, that if Darcy Regier, in his quest to get more and more draft choice, to build for the draft, and I look at it simply as Darcy Regier buying himself 2, 3, or 4 more years with the Buffalo Sabres to see how those draft choices are going to turn out. It's great for Thomas Vanek because I think going to the Islanders is going to give him a chance maybe to get back into the playoffs.
Now, one of the advantages of old age, which I'm quickly learning,
I beg your pardon,
is that you have a perspective.
Yes.
Have the Sabres ever been worse?
No, not since they were the Buffalo Sabres. They have never been as bad as that. Always they had 1, 2, or 3 great stars on the team that could carry the interest. Right now, they don't have anybody on that team that the fans are going to show an interest to. And it was surprising, Bucky praising Darcy Regier on the trade.
Yeah, well, mark that date.
Yes.
Buffalo Bills, 3-5,
yes.
And yet Doug Marrone is very enthusiastic about this team.
Yes, but it shows why Thad Lewis was a practice squad member of the Buffalo Bills, because he has played at times like practice squads. I am sold on Doug Marrone. I am sold on the defensive coordinator, Patton. I am not sold on Hackett as the offensive coordinator and as the play caller of the Buffalo Bills. He's got to show me something that's going to revolutionize the Buffalo Bills from an also-ran into a playoff contender.
I don't think their no huddle is really effective at any point.
Well, you know, they sold you on the idea that this is going to be a read option type of a team. They don't run the read option that much. They ran it on the first play Sunday, and it resulted in the fumble.
And that was a broken play. And I asked Fred about that last night. He's not supposed. Thad Lewis is not supposed to follow the running back into the hole. He's supposed to go the other side.
Right.
And so the play was kind of broken right from the get-go, and he's lucky to be able to return.
Because you watch the read option, let's say like Wilson and Kaepernick, when they have it, or this Mariota from Oregon University. I'll tell you, he's got to be the #1 draft pick if he comes out.
All right, I want to leave you enough time here. You want to talk about the World Series?
I am going to talk about the World Series, okay? Outside of Holiday's home run last night, the 2 biggest homers the Cards put up were the announcers, and I'm talking about Joe Buck and Tim McCarver. Remember something, okay? Buck grew up in St. Louis. Tim McCarver was the catcher for a long time for St. Louis. Their bias, the way they handle this series is abominable because they are biased. And I'm going to cite Game 4. And you will agree with me, as you certainly cannot. Game 4, okay? All you heard about was Walker the pitcher, 7 innings of Walker the pitcher. When he left the game, he was a losing pitcher because Boston went ahead. But all of a sudden, comes the 9th inning. Craig gets a single off the wall because he can't run, so they put in a pinch runner. The first words out of the mouths of these two, quote, experts, okay, was, Boy, look at that. They're having Napoli hold him at first base. That opens up a hole for Beltran. That's a bad move. They ought to move Beltran because the runner isn't going to steal and chance getting thrown out. So they criticize the Boston Red Sox because Napoli is at first base. Next thing, okay, is the embarrassment number 2, I call. Next thing is the shot, the camera has Beltran in the batter's box. He's in the batter's box, and all of a sudden, I believe it was McCarver go, "Oh, no!" And then they show the replay that the guy was picked off.
The director missed the pickoff.
Missed the pickoff completely, and all you heard was, "Oh, no!" Shows the bias that these guys have been rooters and homers for the St. Louis Cardinals.
And you are rooting for the Red Sox.
I'm rooting
as
for the,
I am.
As you are.
Yeah, I like the Red Sox.
Right, and my 2 lunch buddies, and I'm talking about Ray. I always mention Ray. And Big Al.
Does Ray buy you free lunch if you mention his name?
No, he's a New England Patriots guy.
Oh, okay.
And I give him the business. How's Brady doing? He's what, 25th in the league?
We're out of time.
What?
I know it was a quick segment. Do you have your Halloween costume picked out?
Yes, I'm going to come in naked.
He caught me by surprise with that one. All right, Artie, it's always great having you on the show. We'll be back talking War of the Worlds, WKBW Radio, right after this.